Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today we're going to make a card using some designer series paper called This Christmas, some very vanilla. I'm also going to use my Stampin' Write markers, and we're going to use a couple of stamp sets that are not Stampin' Up. And one of them is the Snag 'em Stamps, has this sweet little hedgehog that I could not help but use, and this is from my friend Tanya. And then also I have these that I just have in my stash that I thought were really cute. I like the Merry Christmas. I actually bought these off of eBay or I think actually Facebook, and I'm going to cut this off because I have wanted to use this Merry Christmas several times and it's not there. So I'm going to cut this off. I might keep it so that I can use this for something. Like I can use this Merry Christmas like stamp thing for something. Maybe I'll even use it for this card. I don't know. But I am cutting that off because every time I look at this, that's the one that I want to use. But I could use the Warm Holiday Wishes or something like that. Or Christmas is on its way. That one's cute. So we'll use something of one of these, I'm thinking, for my sentiment. But first I know that I want to cut this into an A2 sized card. Let me get some of this cleared out of the way. And I'm going to do a side fold card, so I'll cut it at 5.5. And this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And then I will score it at 4.25. And there is our paper. And then I'm going to take this designer series paper, and I think I'm just going to make it 4 by 5.25. And then I think this will be extra. I'm just going to leave it up at the top just in case. And then I'm going to cut this at 3.25. Actually, I'm going to do 3.5 by 4.75. So I can see a little bit more of our designer series paper. And I might even go another 1/4 inch. Yep, I think I'm going to go another 1/4 inch. Maybe even a 1/2 inch, but we'll start with 1/4. You can always cut more, but you can't add on. Yeah, I think that looks good. So I think I'm done with my cutter, at least for now. I'm going to smush that so that it's good. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this piece of designer series paper down. I'm using my ATG gun. You can use your snail tape. It's the same thing, only my ATG gun is a little more industrial, holds a little bit more, is a little more economical. And if you make as many cards and such as I do, you need the economical. I'm looking at my ribbon stash, seeing if I have something that I'd like to use. I'm thinking maybe I will have this ribbon. That's the real red instead of the, oh, what's that color called? It's one of my favorites. Cherry something, I think. So let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. One of these match. Maybe the green. I bought this off of Etsy from Not Too Shabby, Florida. Crinkled seam binding. And I just got the assortment pack because I liked it all. I'm looking at it though. This green at the bottom may work. Yeah, I think that's pretty. So we'll go with that. And I'll put this up here just so I can add this back to that when I'm done, so I'll know that it's seam binding and what it goes with. I like the crinkly look of this. I just think it's fun. I might even leave it crinkled a little bit. And then I'm going to cut this off. And then I'm going to, I don't know, I think I'll cut enough for a bow. Or at least a knot. I don't know, I'll see. I won't cut it yet. I'm going to take out my little Hedgehog that I love and love. And I need my Stampin' Scrub, my block, and my Stampin' Mist. This is my wet side. And I just have to remember that that's my wet side, but that's the way I've done it for years, so I do remember. But the new ones that you can purchase have a little thing here that tells you one side's wet and one side's dry. So that's kind of nice. I'm going to stamp with my little Hedgehog. I don't even think I've used him yet, so this is my first time to use him. He's excited. I'm finding my basic black. And I'm going to stamp this in the middle, but toward the top. So I can put my bow down here. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my word. He's adorable. And then you just take it and rub it against the wet side to scrub it, and then rub it against the dry side to dry it. And that is a clean stamp. You can feel confident that you're taking care of your stamps that way, and you know that they'll last you for a while if you do that. Actually, as far as I know, they'll last you your lifetime. I haven't had any problems with mine since I've been stamping, which has been since before my daughter is born, and she's 19. So there you go. I don't know how they catch up with you in age, though, man. Okay, oh, that's so cute. I'm going to color before I put this on there, because if I screw up, there is another side, or I can just stamp it again and I won't have to worry about trying to cover up cover-ups. So let's see. I know that this has garden green and cherry cobbler. That's the color. So and very vanilla. I know that those are the colors. So I can find cherry cobbler. This looks like it might be it. Yes, indeed. And garden green, maybe this one. Yes, indeed. And then I know I want to color my Hedgehog a couple colors of brown. So let's see. This is soft suede. That will probably work. And then maybe, I don't know. What's this one? Crumb cake. Maybe that will be good too. And I'm going to just use this little piece of vanilla, very vanilla that I have, to see how these color on here. I'm using my brush marker. That looks nice. And that looks nice. Nice and nice. And I'm going to do his fur. Well, his, I don't know, quills. He's not a porcupine, but they have quills. But they're so cute. I love how they like roll up in a little ball. There was a time I was going to get one. So here in the U.S., for those of you that don't live in the U.S., they are becoming more and more of a popular pet. They are, from what I understand, nocturnal. I haven't done a ton of research on them. I just love them because I think they're cute. And the first time I saw one, he rolled up in a little ball right in my hand, and I thought, oh my gosh, I need one. But and that was at a pet store, and I have told myself that I will never buy a pet from a pet store again, because I purchased a dog, my Buttercup, from a pet store, and she has just had so many problems. I don't think that they take the best care of them, and I think that they bought her from a puppy mill, and yeah, so I'm going to adopt my next pets, or at least look for a breeder that I I can trust. So that's my thoughts. You guys do you. I'm not telling you what to do. But I think this one went in that one. I know I'm anal. But I have loved them ever since then. But they're nocturnal and they are a little bit dirty and they can stink like guinea pigs. And I just don't need to take care of anything else right now. So I don't know. There was a time about 6 years ago that I really thought I wanted one and was really close to having one. And then something hit me and said, wait, what are you doing? So yeah. My kids are grown now and growing now, and my son is 17, so he'll be out of the house soon. And he actually lives with his dad, so most of you guys probably know, but he is no longer in my house. But I'm moving my fan because it is like Florida hot in here. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it's so warm. But I need some air on my face. Well, these lights don't help, so there we go. What was I saying? Something silly, I'm sure. Oh, the hedgehog. So yeah, I decided not to get one, which was probably a really smart move on my part. But I do still love them. And eventually, maybe one day, I will have one. But I'm really not in a hurry. I can love them from afar. They are adorable. I really like the brush. These markers have two ends. They have the brush end and the point end. Both are really nice. I am partial to the brush end. I just love this color red. Now I'm going to just kind of do it up and do a few other colors. I like purple in my, well, if I can get it out, in my Christmas lights. This color is Elegant Eggplant. So I'll just do a couple of these. Oh, maybe one more. Then I'm going to do yellow. I'm trying to picture the light bulbs outside my room when I was a kid. And this one is Crushed Curry. I think I'll just do 3 different colors maybe. There was definitely blue. Let's see what color blue. I think I'll pick this one. This is Pacific Point. Ooh, that's perfect. And one last color. We had pink sometimes in mine, but I think I'm going to go with an orange. And this is Pumpkin Pie. Yum. 'Tis the season for some pumpkin pie. Okay, so that is just one of the cutest little hedgehogs I've ever seen. Again, thank you, Tanya. And guys, just a hint, like when you're making cards and stuff, sometimes if you have enough stuff and you're ready to do it, just make 2 instead of 1. It will, like, if I used to do that all the time. If I was going to stamp something, I may as well stamp it twice and color it twice. It doesn't take that much longer, and it feels like you have some stash, which is nice. So like if you need a birthday card quick or another Christmas card quick, you have it. Or if you're making Christmas cards, by all means, make, you know, a few at a time, and especially if you have a ton to give. It's fun, and it's kind of easier to do it that way, kind of a mass production. I'm struggling with this silly yarn, or whatever, it's ribbon. I don't know if I want it to be just kind of a mess. How about I stick one side down? Of course, this is the mess side. See, I can't tell if that looks like it's supposed to look like that or if it looks like it's messed up. Okay, I think I'll do it that way, and then I will go ahead and put my ATG on the back. And I'm going to be careful to add a special ATG run right over this ribbon so that I know that it's staying down. Then I'll put this down here in the middle. And I have this little snowflake that's kind of cute. I think I'm going to use that. I think I'll put that right there. I'm going to use some of my glue. This is gel glue. It's tacky glue, clear gel from Aleene's. I'm really liking this glue. It was $1.49. And I think I got it at one of the craft stores, so just look for it there. It's not very expensive, and it really does work well. So I know that that's white and the rest of the card is vanilla, but I think that looks kind of cute. And I don't have to put a bow there. I can just leave the snowflake there. Got some of my ATG on there. That's really cute. I'm admiring my work. Thanks for asking. Oh, crazy. I think I'm going to use Christmas is on its way. Use my block. And then I'm just going to stamp this right in the middle of the inside. Christmas is on its way. Just like that. I will clean off this stamp and put it away. And I'm thinking I'm going to color those stars with maybe that curry color that I just used on the Hedgie. So I'm just going to color these. Now these are not Copic markers, and they don't work like Copics. They're not alcohol markers. These are just straight color marker. Like, so what you see is what you get. You can do a little bit of shading just by coloring over an area, or maybe not coloring as dark, but really your shading has to come from what you're doing as opposed to, well, I guess the Copics are what you do too, but you can't like take another color and blend it over to for the most part. I'm going to take my, oh no, that one's a new one. My clear Wink of Stella, and I am going to color over these little stars to make them twinkle. And I think I will do the same thing with the lights. But I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's a really great twinkle. The Wink of Stella is just beautiful. This little tape wants to get on there. I should be going from lightest color to darkest color, but you can see how I care. I'm going to do his eye too. But hopefully you can see that. And then you just open it. Christmas is on its way. So that's just a really fun, easy card. I just kind of wanted to show you guys a basic card. I know that I do my card series, but sometimes it's fun just to go outside of a Stampin' Up! And just kind of just do something that's kind of an everyday. You don't have to feel like you're, you know, have to get a Stampin' Up! Product or something like that Although we have great products, don't get me wrong, I'm not crazy enough to tell you that I use exclusively Stampin' Up! Products, because that would just not be true. So I love everything. That's part of why I am doing what I do, and this is no exception. This is a beautiful stamp, and this is from Imagine something. It's called Snag-'em Stamps, and it's just a cute hedgehog. Colors of Christmas maybe is what the stamp is called. I'm not sure, but doesn't matter. It's adorable. So thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.